Well, 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 well. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to British 876 Sports. We're recording. We're recording, right? Yeah, man, active. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to British 876 Sports, where we discuss and we dissect the realest and the most authentic football and sports opinion. Premier League is up and running again. It's another weekend, week number 15, game week 15 of 38 in the Premier League. You can call it, say, we approach halfway, and the league leaders, the Christmas Day winners, the half of the Premier League table winners are under some serious pressure. We are talking about Arsenal, we are talking about Gunners, we are talking about 1-0 to the Arsenal. We're talking about the set piece takers. Guys, you hear how much nickname them have? Under pressure, may I tell you, under some serious pressure. Lost 2-1 to Aston Villa. You know, the game was on the line. Villa went up 1-0. Arsenal equalized, and then late in the game, can I tell you, Arsenal missed Saliba, they missed Gabriel in that moment, because that ball should have been cleared long ago. But guess what? Some newbies in the centre-back position, some diminutive figure, Timber, who normally is out wide, you know, just chaos, didn't get the ball cleared. And guess what? Aston Villa hungry, on form, finished. Buendia, clinical, finished. Should have gone ahead a couple minutes earlier to that game winner, but never too late, people. Never too late until the whistle is blown. Arsenal lost the game 2-1, people. The whole Premier League, the entire fan base, apart from Arsenal, should be happy. Is definitely happy. Apart from a couple of the people who have their own concern, like Liverpool, who neither here nor there for them, you know. But I can say, as a Man U fan, elated, people. Elated is an understatement, people. We need Arsenal for drop points, and guess what? The team below them is 2 points behind them, and the team in third, I think, is 3 points behind them, right? So the table is open, wide open, may I tell you, wide open. And anything can go on. Anything can go on. What a coincidence. I saw Arsenal's pull them up, recent form, and it don't look good, bro. It don't look good. It doesn't look like a team who understands, say, you know what, crunch time. Don't pull them up. Last 5 games, only 2 wins. So that is, well, 2 draws as well. That is what, 6 plus 6, 7, 8 points out of 15. That's almost half the maximum points you could have gotten. Not good enough. While you have City in the background, just a creep up and creep up and creep up. You have everybody else. So there's I see something was a Man United. I think they've only lose 1 of them last 8 games or haven't lost. So I'm rubbish, Mr. Maybe to verify it. I literally don't look at Man United form or statistics, because we're just doing crap regardless. Sometimes you have to look beyond it, right? Arsenal, last 3 games in the Premier League, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Right? You're buckling under pressure. The previous 2 before those 3, you drew 1 against Spurs. So it's coming to crunch time now, and you're finally seeing Arsenal buckling under pressure. People, I heard about it. We can win the treble. I hear say, oh, everything is possible. Let's wrap up the Premier League from March, so we can just focus on the Champions League. I hear everything. I don't know where all this chess came from. But guess what? It's Arsenal, and something always happens. Something always happens. And this season, why would I expect anything less than something to happen? Something happen. Something always happen with Arsenal people. Now, they are without their centre back pairing, the infamous Gabriel and Saliba pairing. Saliba supposed to be the maestro on the ball, the Rio Ferdinand 2.0, nowhere near, but fan base proclaimed Rio 2.0 maestro, smooth Rolls Royce, Van Dijk, nowhere near, none of the above. Saliba, and then there is Gabriel, the destroyer, the aggressive player. No, got to give Gabriel credit. Gabriel is the destroyer. He's the rough house in the back line, and their set piece, the key set piece player. Without him, they could have done well last game on the attacking end and the defensive end. But them not have them, and this is where big club show their depth. So apparently Arsenal is supposed to have depth in Capia, Mascara, Calafiori, Timber, Ben White, a pure centre back that. Bro, you have so much centre back to choose from. Now is the time when you realize that you need actual right back and actual left back, so you can choose from these centre backs. What was like the real left centre back, so I'm supposed to choose from Calafiori, Italian starting centre back, Timber, the Netherlands, Dutch starting centre back, Ben White, actual centre back. Imagine you pay $50,000 from Brighton for Ben White, and this guy never plays centre back for Arsenal, probably hardly ever. He's a right back. No, he's a good right back. He plays well. That to show you how good he is on the ball. He's technically good, technically gifted. As a centre back, I personally think him and Saka have a better partnership on the right hand side than Timber and Saka does. But for some reason, the coach don't like none of them as a centre back. So he plays in Capia and he plays Mascara. I don't think Mascara played the last game. I'm not sure if he's injured or he just came off the bench. But may I say, people, it's great, it's great, it's great. Arsenal dropped 3 points. That's what we needed from them. 3 points. We need them to drop. We needed an L on their spreadsheet. Because we know that they have battle jobs and they're going to start sooner or later buckling under pressure. That is just bloodline for Arsenal, that in the blood, that a normal proceeding. Normalcy resume? Perhaps. And who them have next? But before we talk about who them have next, so in that game, in the most recent game for Arsenal, the 2-1 lost, Odegaard came back. I think Arteta have some figuring out to do, Arteta, because Odegaard is back now and Eze was doing, I would say, fairly well in the center of the pitch. I would say Eze was doing fairly well. No, I would say Merino is the best player in that front position that allows, so, Merino is going to come deep. So that allows Saka, that allows Trossard, that allowed even Eze sometime to push forward, that even allowed Declan Rice to push forward, which is somewhat unpredictable because those are not strikers. So that versatility is what Arsenal normally triumphs on. So now Gyökeres is back. The coach put him on, he didn't start the game. The coach put him on halftime as the halftime strike. The man take off Eze and the man take off Merino. 2 players that was holding it down for them in the recent games. Holding it down for them. Merino scores. Even at the international breaks, every international breaks, Merino scores a goal for Spain, a brace for Spain. And then you have Eze scoring for England. Then you have Odegaard injured. He just put on Odegaard just because. No. Right? Always two sides of the story. I think Odegaard is a really good player. Me think Odegaard is a really good player. I have this conversation with Man United fans also at the time. Odegaard versus Bruno. Odegaard is obviously the better technical player. Odegaard literally was controlling the game for Arsenal in large spells. Note something I thought about recently. Odegaard, because Goulia for Real Madrid is playing predominantly now. You switch out Odegaard, put Odegaard in that Madrid side. He's a maestro. For Goulia, he fits in quite well, dominates the game. Probably would be one of their most ball dominant midfielder in that Real Madrid team right now. As a former Real Madrid player, as a former Real Madrid prodigy. May I forget, many of people remember say Odegaard was a Real Madrid prodigy. You know, Odegaard was supposed to be the next big thing at the youth level. He was supposed to be the next. He was supposed to make the step to be the next big thing. Never work out. Cause you know, Madrid constantly buy stars and big name players. So he played and he was controlling the game. He was dictating the pace of Odegaard for the large parts. While Eze, who was doing well prior to his Odegaard's injury, come back from injury, was pushed out to the left hand side. And we see that Eze don't play good on the left hand side. When he just came to Arsenal, that's where he was playing. That's where the coach was playing him. That's not his position. You know, play wingers on the wings unless you're exceptional and the system just facilitates you regardless. And you have the license for room. But Martinelli will play better over there. Trossard will play better over there, even though Trossard is not really a traditional winger. But Eze for sure, this guy wants to roam, get on the ball, make nice little dribbles and pass and link up play. He don't want to be out on the touchline having to use his pace and just one dimensional, go down the line, go down the line. As for Saka on the other flank, who came back in, he's able to do that. Saka is able to do that. Didn't have the best of game, Saka. You know, Madueke came on, was as equally good, Madueke, as Saka was equally good. Martinelli came on as well. Trossard came on, scored. I think the downfall was taking off, putting on Gyökeres. I don't know. I have to say, Gyökeres is like a big downgrade. It's like a big downgrade to the Arsenal machine. We don't well want him to work out. I don't know who put it in the fan base mind, say that's what was missing. A top striker. Well, if it was Lewandowski, yeah, or somebody with technical ability, technically sound, somebody who can drift. We not just run the channel and just be pace and power and bully and just forceful. Not technically sound, proper, skilled. You know, but that's not Gyökeres. He came on, he looked overweight, him look, big, him just look. He implemented some pressure. He might bounce down players, he might, be forceful, he might occupy the fence, all of the regular off the ball nonsense that people big up. But majority of your game is on the ball if you want to state a claim as a starter. Right? So Odegaard Gyökeres now was not effective, in my opinion. Was not effective. You're gonna talk about his after ball antics, well, he was good. But it took Mourinho off. He didn't have the best of first half, but Mourinho was never the player who could just always be great, ever threatening. No, he is the player that literally adds to everybody else on the pitch. He helps out Zubimendi, he helps out Odegaard, he helps out Declan Rice, he helps out Eze, Saka, he helps out everybody because he drifts into their area and literally relieve them of them duty or just assist him. But now you take them off, take Mourinho off, and as they come off, because I guess it was hard because you have Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard. Personally for me, Zubimendi is the placeholder in this Arsenal team. He is not, whatever Zubimendi can do, Odegaard can do it, guaranteed. Put Odegaard a bit back, along with Declan Rice. The thing is though, them seem like them want Rice to bomb forward, and Zubimendi provide that security, which Odegaard wouldn't. So it's a little dilemma what the coach has to resolve, but you have to get Eze in the starting lineup. This is what big teams do, and big coaches have to resolve. You have to get Eze in the starting lineup. That is a must. He's been doing well, and if you put him out on the wing, he's not going to do well. Right? But Tielemans, every time I see Tielemans, I realize age is just a number. Even though Tielemans is probably 30. Every time I literally do this all the time, I'm gonna check him age. I'm like, but Tielemans is 30. He's not Casemiro's age. Tielemans' age. Yuri Tielemans. He's 28. Mighty God. Why I always thought this guy is older? He just looks older. The point I'm trying to make is so slow, but it don't need no pace. So why people always just say Casemiro legs is gone and him can't run? You don't need to run when you have a sensory system. Unlike United who have players just doing rubbish all the time. Right? So, yeah. Again, new backline for Arsenal, that threw them off as well. Timber, Hincapie, Ben White, Calafiori, that's probably the first of them four they play in the backline. I mean, Odegaard back from injury. So it was a whole lot of things against them, but this is what big. These times were inevitable. It wasn't always going to be cozy. And it's when it's not cozy. Because City used to lose early in the season, but City somehow are like 3 points behind Arsenal right now. So you have to do the right thing, you have to do the maths. Yeah. What them have next? Let me look on them fixture because it is getting sticky in the Gideon for Arsenal right now. Their fixtures coming up. Well, them have the Champions League fixtures on Wednesday or Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, to be fair to them, their next couple Premier League games, you expect them to win. I would have bet against them. Wolves. They play Wolves at home. Should expect them to win that. And you should expect them to go to Everton and win as well. And then them have Brighton coming to the Emirates. Now, Brighton always put up a fight. Brighton will outplay you in football. They can do that. They have the tendency to. Then is the return. The 12th of December, they play Aston Villa at home. Can Villa pull it off again? So yeah, and then them, yes, that's the last game for them. It's Villa. New Year now, then play different sides. But trust me, the table is looking strict, tight. City, Arsenal 31 points, City 30, Arsenal 33 points, City 31. Villa, I don't know what them reached this up. On 30 points. Then Crystal Palace just won their game on 26 points. Then it is 25, 24, 23, 23, 23, 22, 22, 22. And Man United, one of those 22, with closing off the weekend, win tomorrow, Manchester United, +3, take them to 25 points, which would give them 6th place, tie on points with Chelsea, but definitely they won't improve their goal difference above Chelsea's. So that would be remarkable if we can close it off tomorrow. Everybody do us a favor again. Well, some teams did us a favor. Liverpool lost, which were ahead of us. They lost. Sunderland dropped points again, did they? Chelsea dropped points, definitely. Chelsea drew. Cole Palmer is back for Chelsea. Didn't fit the game. Came off early second half. Coming back from injury. I expect him for the magic. He was disappointed. Magic, whichever. Yeah. So, yeah, Liverpool drew. Chelsea drew. Forest lost. Sunderland lost. I mean, Villa won, Newcastle won, City won. But we still have the chance, United, to go level on points with Chelsea, who is in 5th place because Villa went to 4th just now. People, as I say, buckling under pressure, aren't they? They are definitely buckling under pressure, people. Smash that like button, subscribe and keep the subscription as well. Drop the comments, people. The Premier League, I get the festive season, the Christmas season coming up, and then you have the business end next year. So it's the times now when everybody have to get serious, fans start get realistic, the delusion go out the way, everything start be clear now. The table is still tight, but you can see what's happening. Tomorrow Manchester United play Wolves, all the best for Manchester United. Hopefully we'll get 3 points. See you in the next video, people. We are out.